Welcome back to Redfern Rants. I am Jay Redfern. Now, this is one I had promised to do, and finally, I've got round to it, so I do apologise, but this is Canibus, You Didn't Care, is it? Was it You Didn't Care, or You Didn't Know? Hang on. You Didn't Care remix, and then in brackets, stand 2. So that makes me nervous because I'm assuming it's a bit of a Eminem diss. I'm a big fan of Eminem, so sometimes it's just hard for me to listen to someone dissing someone I've got so much respect for. But you know, I've got so much respect for Canibus too. So it's nice to see, or it'll be nice to hear the other side. Do you know what I mean? Not that I can really remember Eminem releasing specific tracks to Canibus. I think there was like one I can remember. What was it called? Was it Canibus? Was it? It's the only one I can really remember him devoting to Canibus as a whole. But anything else was just little shots here and there on different tracks on different albums, I think. So I'm interested to hear this anyway. I'm interested and scared at the same time, but you know what? Let's just stop being a pussy and get into it. This is Canibus, You Didn't Care, remix, stand 2.
What up, man? It's your biggest fan. It's not even necessary to introduce who I am by now, cause we're good friends. Remember the letter I wrote before it lands on Up in Smoke? That's the day I was gonna cut your throat. I guess my watch is broke.
You know what? It's clever what he's done here. It's clever, and I like the beat he's put with it too. It suits the flow. But it's clever what he's doing. He's basically Stan now, and he's writing to Eminem again, is he, or is he just laying the verse on a track to Eminem?
By the time I woke, I see my watch was 12 hours late and I missed the show. But nonetheless, I'm glad that I finally reached you. Ever since the accident, I've been dying to speak to you, to tell you things have changed and I'm a different man, a different level of understanding. I'm a different stand. Things are a lot better. I promise I won't harass you with any letters saying things like we should be together. I meant we should start a group. The industry's full of homosexuals, Slim, but I don't want to touch you. I got a new attitude. Really, I ain't mad at you. I just wanted you to recognize that I got talent too.
Right, so far it's not too bad of a diss, know what I mean? He's not going in on him yet, but we've still got nearly 4 minutes, so he may well do. So let's just pray he doesn't say.
I don't mean battle, Slim. I mean storytelling, kind of like how your album is. I've been attending counseling and taking med. When I say talented, I don't mean battle, Slim. I mean storytelling, kind of like how your album is. I've been attending counseling and taking medicine. They did some tests on me at NIH in Maryland. They showed me techniques to help me deal with pressure whenever I remembered that crazy night when I was being reckless. Driving with a death wish. On the bridge, I crashed into a Lexus right before I finished that last sentence. I was listening to Exhibit's album Restless. The next thing I knew, I was underwater and breathless. I was unconscious for a second, literally dying to go to heaven till some fellas came and pulled me from the wreckage. They started CPR, then they called the paramedics. In retrospect, I probably should have used a gun to end it. By the time the car sunk, my pregnant girlfriend was still in the trunk and I was still feeling kinda drunk. The ambulance came and they put me on the stretcher, hooked me up to the IV and checked my blood pressure. picture. One of them was so concerned that he wouldn't leave. He hopped in the back of the ambulance and rolled up some trees. My vision was blurry, I couldn't really see. I just remembered his voice talking to me in the emergency room. I needed surgery to get some glass removed and 50 stitches from my wound.
Well, I'm liking this so far. I'm genuinely I'm liking it, but I was expecting him. Do you know when you read that like stand 2 in brackets? I'm expecting him to totally go in on Eminem and try and tear him a new one, but I don't feel like he is. I feel like he's just maybe. I don't know. Is he like just toying with him a little bit, like just playing with him in a way? Like I don't feel like he's come at him here hoping to bring him down or hoping to piss him off too much. It doesn't. I'm not getting that vibe yet.
After a couple months of therapy, I figured I was as ready as I'd ever be. I wanted to be an MC. He took me to shows with him. He let me flow with him. He let me write some rhymes and go on tour with him. I really believed in him. I decided to team with him. And now I'm overseas with him, getting cheese with him. And I'm MCing with him. I'm having the best time of my life. And I'm writing the best rhymes of my life. He introduces me to people as his lyrical equal. Let me write a rhyme on his album and even produce a beat too. He ain't see-through. I can't see him fronting. He's not the type to call you just because he needs something. That's what I like about him. I wouldn't want to rock a mic without him. He's got cojones and he's not a coward. Matter of fact, I think he met you. It was the day you came to his video shoot with DJ, Jimmy's nephew. Clap stepped to him and told him he should step to you. That you was ghostwriting for L, but that wasn't true. You was looking at him the same way I'm looking at you. Why can't we be friends, Em? I don't want nothing from you. You see?
Right, okay, so now he's getting into it. Now, because obviously we've heard that before about the ghostwriting thing. I mean, I know Eminem denies it, but what is the thought on that? What is the thought on it? Because personally, I don't know what to believe, because I know Eminem is a huge fan of LL Cool J. So if LL asked him to ghostwrite for him in a diss track, I think he would. I think he'd have done it at the time. I don't think he'd do it now, but at that time I think he probably would have done it, because LL's such a big influence on him. So I think he'd have done it, but it's whether that was the case, you know. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I really don't. I know obviously Canibus thinks that he did, or he got wind of the fact that he had. But then Eminem's denied it, which he's going to, because he's not going to throw LL under the bus, because he's such a huge fan and now friend of Cool J. So I don't know. Just what is the general opinion on that? What do we think of that? Forget the beef. Just what do we think of that situation? Do we think that happened? Do you think Eminem did ghostwrite for LL Cool J? I don't know. I'm not sure.
There's a little bit of stand in all of us. Tell me where you think all of these record sales spawn from. Talking about Britney and Christina Aguilera. NSYNC too. Have you ever looked in the mirror? Your hair ain't really blonde and your eyes ain't blue. So never diss me, cause when you diss me, you're dissing you. Dissing you.
So he started the insults are coming more now at the end, where he's calling them out basically on a few things, like Eminem, like obviously this years ago, the likes of Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, NSYNC, but like he's basically called them out on that, and he's like basically just said, when you're dissing me, you're dissing you and all that. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting to hear the other side of the opinion on it, like. I like that beat. I like it goes well with this flow. It really does. to be honest with you, this might be an unpopular opinion. I think that flow really suits Canibus. I'd like to hear him more like that. I really would, honestly. I'd like to hear him do that more. That, do you know what, even though it was, yeah, I knew it was, you know what, I'm sorry for not mentioning it at the start there, mate, and yet again, I'm going to get your name wrong probably because I keep forgetting what you tell me, but we're just going to pronounce it Rip K123 for the moment, and this was his remix basically, and if you haven't checked out his channel yet, go and check it out, especially if you're a fan of Canibus, because it's got cool remixes like this on there, do you know what I mean? So he's worth checking out. I've subbed it because the guy needs to be recognised more, so I've subbed his channel, he subbed my channel, I subbed his channel, and I'm glad I have, because it's got content like this on it, do you know what I mean? If I ever need to go and find anything out about Canibus, I'm going to go to this guy. I really am. Yeah, go and give him a sub, man. Just support the channel. You know what I mean? People need to support each other on YouTube. There's like too much of this bullshit competition between people. There's room for everyone. There really is. There's room for everyone on here. If someone supports me and they need support from me, there's no problem for me. I'll go and sub your channel. It's not a problem. And if you want me to go on and like all your videos, whatever you want me to do, I'll do that for you, man, because I appreciate people supporting me, and the only way at the moment I can show support back is by doing any request that you do, actually doing the request you give me and supporting your channel yourself. So yeah, if anyone wants any support from me, just let me know in the comments. It's not a problem, but you've got to check his channel out. I mean, I think it's like the second or third remix I've done of his now, and they're always fire. So go and check it out, man. The guy's got, look at that, 10 years ago, man. Jesus Christ, it's insane. See, how has that not got more? Now, don't get me wrong, 145,000 views is good numbers, but something like that deserves a hell of a lot more views. It really does. Go and view that. Do me a favour. I'm going to put the original. I'm going to put the link to the original video there in the description. So when you watch this reaction, if you're watching to the end of me actually talking now, which I know some people probably don't, but if you do me a favour and go on and just watch that video all the way through for the guy, please. Give him a like as well, share it, whatever you need to do, because that deserves a lot more views than what he's got there. It really does. It's a crime to not have more views on something so good like that. So yeah, thanks for the request again, mate, and anything else on your channel you want me to react to, just let me know. It's not a problem. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As I said, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.